So almost every single family member asks me what it's going to look like and how it's going to be and if there's going to be pain. And I try my very best based on diagnosis, how I can anticipate it. And I say, these are the things that I think are going to happen, but your child has always thrown curveballs at us because every child throws a curveball. And so I tell them very honestly, if I were to guess, this is what I'm going to anticipate. Generally, we can always promise that there will be a period that is the most agonizing for parents. And I have been told recently that I don't do a great job explaining how awful that is, but I don't really have words to explain how awful that is. And so I try my best to explain how awful it's going to be. There's a period where the child just goes unconscious and is essentially just, from what it looks like to us, just breathing. And that period is agonizing for every single parent. And I have no clue how long it's going to last. And kids can do it for hours and they have done it for days. And that's the biggest part that I have trouble describing to parents, is that period. But I can explain to them that unless it's a really rapid decline, once we shut off the feeds and the fluids, this is how long I'm anticipating, and they will get sleepier and sleepier and open their eyes a little bit less and start moving a little bit less. And then they will go into this period where it sort of looks like a coma. And parents hear it, and then they ask me the question again the next time I come. And so we go over it again. And I think as a protection with anybody, even if you're talking about a parent or a sibling that's approaching end of life, you can only take in so much information at once. And then sometimes I think they didn't take it in, and the next time they were like, well, when you said this, and it was something that I would think is insignificant, they're like, can you explain what that means a little bit more? Or one parent does that and the other one is like, well, obviously it means this. And so I get that question all the time, and I don't know if I ever answer it right. I try to answer it to the best of my abilities and the best that I can answer it based on the child's diagnosis. If I'm concerned about seizures, I'll tell them that. If I'm concerned about cardiac problems, I'll tell them that, whatever it is. And everybody asks for a timeline too, and no one's given me a crystal ball yet. I've requested it, but I try my very best, again, based on the child that's in front of me, to sort of give them a timeline. I can tell you time and time again what I expect your child's end of life to look like, and I can picture it because I have pronounced 20-something kids, but I don't think I could ever tell a parent what it's going to be like to watch their child die, or to lose their child, or to watch their child kind of slowly slip away through those stages and have it have enough meaning. Like, my words wouldn't have enough weight at that point to have them understand. And parents have been grateful that I've told them things in detail, and parents have been upset that I tell them things in detail, and then parents after have been like, you were completely wrong. And I probably was. There isn't really any way to fully prepare a parent for what's coming as much as I wish there was. And I don't know, I've racked my brain on this after every single pronouncement, and I don't know if there is a way to prepare them for that.